NJEP student pilots have been flying through their courses, learning vital knowledge en route to becoming the best fighter pilots for their respective countries. But as they wrap up the T6 Texan phase of their training, learning how to fly together in groups or tactical flying is the students' last hurdle. U.S. Air Force Captain Eric Brito, Chief of Undergraduate Pilot Training, explains why learning to fly with your wingmates is a huge lesson.
The biggest thing that our T6 program in formation, in my opinion, allows them to do is learn how to employ the aircraft, so not just understanding how to take off, land, and do what an airliner does, but to be able to do it with someone on your wing, be able to make decisions, and then be able to make decisions on the behalf of someone else, and then also I guess just kind of evolve into a military pilot. So all these things are crucial for military aviation, but it's really a big stepping stone for them, and then it's honestly just really cool.
Being able to fly just feet away from another pilot introduces a lot of challenges. Knowing how to react to your wingmates' maneuvers while staying safe and continuing the mission is all very vital. So, once the pilots get this last bit of training, they're ready to hit the skies along with their allies, right? No, not yet.
So tactical flying in the T6 is not what you're thinking or what they're thinking they're going to go do, like fighter, bombers, mobility aircraft, anything like that. It's all about admin for the most part, and then getting that mindset and decision making down so that they're ready for the next phase of training.
That next phase of training that he's talking about is moving on to the T-38 jets, where flight speeds nearly double. But first, students must complete this training with their instructor pilots and then do it again for a check ride.
First of all, the formation block is very different because we're now 2 airplanes, and when you lead, you have a lot more to think about. So yeah, it's quite more taxing capacity-wise, but it's also very fun since you do a lot more, like you say, tactical stuff.
While the Wild Blue Yonder may allow a pilot to feel like they have all the space in the world, knowing where and what your fellow pilots are doing and where they're going is a must. These students say it wasn't easy.
At first, you need to get used to seeing an airplane just 10 feet away from you, but it's definitely, for me, it was the most, it is the most difficult phase, but yeah, like everything else, a couple rides afterwards, you fly solo next to the airplane, so apparently they trust us.
Even though the training is intense and the amount of information to process seems daunting, the student pilots are ready.
They're going to be fine on their check ride, and then the next block is the culmination of those 3 things that I just talked about, because they have to fly very close to another plane, far away from another airplane, and do it all in the low-level environment, which is about 500 feet above the ground, so it's pretty awesome.
In our next episode, the student pilots of Class 2603 prepare to show the class behind them some tips, and then they'll move across the campus and get ready to train for the awesome T-38C Talon. The first stop in that training is the centrifuge. Don't miss the next Wings of Alliance.